Yo, what it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, King Slide, and I'm here again, man, with a little short, story time for y'all boys, Excuse the lights, I feel like I'd rather have the lights off because, the lighting in my room, it just don't show that good, but man, I got a short little story time for y'all today, man. So, oh man, today's story time, man, is even though it ain't funny, but now that I look back on it, it's kind of funny, man. But today's story time is about when I first caught my first major charge. For everybody that's new to the channel, I've recently been charged with attempted murder charge, which was dropped to assault and battery first degree. So how this all came about, man, I'm trying not to make this too long, man. I was working at this job. I was working at Captain D's. I was single at the time, I had my own car, it wasn't that fancy, but it was mine. It was paid for. I had my own car, had my own crib. I stayed in West Columbia, in South Carolina, West Columbia, and I stayed there for about 5 months before I had to start working at Captain D's. So I was single at the time, man, and I started working there. The first day I started working there, man, this girl, she caught my eye, man. She caught my eye, and I already knew that, she liked me from jump, bro, off back, and I liked her, whatever. So I met her, I started talking to her at work, and she got into asking me, about my lifestyle, and I was telling her, I'm single, got my own crib, my own car, whatever. So we started kicking it or whatever. I got a number, we started kicking it, boom. So she started coming over to the crib. She got a son. She got a 1-year-old. She had a 1-year-old son. Well, she got a 1-year-old son. So at first she was shy. She didn't really wanna get comfortable with me because she thought maybe I wouldn't want to be with her because she had a son. But like I told her, I got 2 kids, it's all good. So we started talking and kicking it or whatever, and it went from her being over there one night, then going back home for 3 or 4 days, to her basically just staying with me, bro. Like, she just literally just started staying. She started getting comfortable and started staying with me. So she got comfortable with me, started helping me pay bills and stuff. And one day this came about, bro. Like I had just moved in my crib or whatever. I was single, taking care of everything on my own. So one day I came about getting a TV for my living room, and I'm being completely honest with y'all, man. Like, I don't want nobody judging me or saying this and that about me, because people make mistakes, man, and you learn from it. But anyway, man, so one day we just decided to put a TV on layaway. It was a 55-inch flat screen TV that we just decided to put on layaway. So we put the TV on layaway together. So boom, one day we was on our way to work. We both got to work at the same job. We ride in the same car. So we on our way to work, and she getting ready to drop her 1-year-old son off to her sister. And everything all good or whatever. So her little sister came to the door, and she gave her son, and she came and got back in the car, you know, I just made a little joke with it, you know. I was like, how come your little sister look better than you or whatever? And she ain't say nothing, bro. After that, she was just, you know what I'm saying, in her little feelings. So she wasn't talking to me all that day, so we went to work, and you know, I was trying to talk to her, you know, see what's wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't talking to me, wasn't saying nothing. So I was like, I mean, I don't know what else to do. I'm not finna keep sweating you if you don't want to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? When you at work, when you on a job, you get bored not talking to nobody. Like, so I started talking to her, you know what I'm saying, other people on the job. And I guess she felt some type of way about it, because you know what I'm saying, I was talking to a female, but I wasn't, she said I was flirting with the girl, but I wasn't flirting with the girl, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, we were just having a casual conversation. But anyway, man, long story short, man, that morning before we had done went to work, I had done went and put some money on the TV that we were supposed to be paying on together. You know, I mean, basically, you know, it's like you signed a contract that we gonna pay for this together. You know what I'm saying? So I had done put my last few dollars on TV, and at the time I didn't have a car. You know what I'm saying? I had a car, but you know, it wasn't in my name, and long story short, it got taken away from me, man. And so she was driving at the time, and once we left work that day, she was like, she was quiet the whole way home. I got her to stop me by Dollar General, and then stop me by my brother's house, because at that time I was growing. I was just starting to grow my hair. I was going to my brother's house to see if his girl would be able to twist my hair for me. So after we left there, you know what I'm saying, we got back to my crib, and she just started packing her stuff, and I was like, you know what I'm saying, like, what you doing? Where you going? She's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm leaving. You want to flirt with other girls, this and that and third. So I'm like, in my head, I already know what she doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm depending on you right now for a ride. You know, I don't got no car, so you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, I need you right now, so you already know you got the advantage or whatever. But anyway, man, so she getting ready to leave or whatever. So I'm like, so you just gonna, you know what I'm saying, just up and leave just like that or whatever. So she's like, yeah. So I'm like, well, you know, we was paying on the TV together, so I mean, are you gonna give me some of my money back for that TV that we, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be paying on together, so I can get to work? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of messed up for you to just leave me high and dry like this. She's like, you know, she don't give a fuck how I get to work and this and that. Asked the girl that I was flirting with to give me a ride. So I was like, you know what I'm saying, okay. So as she was leaving out the door, I went outside behind her and I took her keys away from her. I said, okay, well, until, you know what I'm saying, you come up with my money for me to get to work, you're not gonna be able to get to work. So I took her keys. So all that day, she asking for her keys. Dominique, you know what I'm saying, she asked me, Dominique, give me my keys. So, you know, I'm like, no, I'm not giving you keys until you, you know what I'm saying, come up with something. So I didn't hear the keys from her. And we arguing all that night, bro. We arguing. So, you know, she just got to the point where she got real mad, you know, and went into the kitchen, bro, and grabbed a knife. She grabbed a long kitchen knife, bro. When I say I've been so scared, bro. I never been so scared in my life, bro. So when she grabbed the kitchen knife, bro, I done went into my room, and grabbed my gun. Nope, my gun was not an illegal gun. I had papers on my gun, so I went in my room and I grabbed my gun and told her, you know what I'm saying, you better drop that knife for something happening here. And you know how girls is, man, she all in my face, you know what I'm saying, I ain't worried about you, if you shoot me, you better kill me, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, alright, if I was you, I would drop that knife before something happened. She stayed in my face with the knife, so shit, I blacked out, bro. I pushed her and I let off a shot beside her. Now, no, I'm not insane. I'm not crazy. I know what I was doing. I wasn't trying to kill her or hurt her. I was trying to scare her. I was trying to scare her. Hear what I'm saying? Trying to scare her. But anyway, man, so I let off the shot beside her. Once I let off the shot, she done dropped the knife, covered up her ears. She's like, oh, I can't believe you just did that. Like, and I'm like, motherfucker, I can't believe you went and you grabbed the knife on me like that. So, and then, so the night went on. She had done stayed the night and everything. Ain't nobody called the police or nothing. You know what I'm saying? She stepped in the living room. I stepped in my bed. So the next morning come, and she started asking for her keys. She started asking for the keys, cause you know what I'm saying. I think I was off that day, and she had to go to work. So she's like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go to work. I'm like, shit, I don't care if you do gotta go to work. You ain't care if I had to go to work. So what happened then? It was so long ago, man. What happened then? She went outside and did something. She went outside and got on her phone. Matter of fact, no, she was on her phone and left outside like she was calling somebody, like she was calling a nigga up there or something for me or whatever. So when she went outside, goddamn, about 10-15 minutes later, I went outside, you know what I'm saying, see what was going on, see if she was still outside, you know what I'm saying. So I went outside and it was a nigga. Goddamn, sitting on my neighbor porch. And I thought the nigga was here for me. So soon I went outside, you know what I'm saying, seen, I was like, bro, who the hell you here for? And he was like, no, nothing, I'm just sitting right here, bro. I'm just sitting. So I went back in the house or whatever, because at this time, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if the nigga lying or not. And this was stupid on my behalf. I went back in the house, I grabbed my gun, and I let off about 12 rounds. I ain't gonna lie, I let off about 12 rounds in the air, which was, you know what I'm saying, stupid on my behalf, because the police station, I stay in West Columbia, police station was like 2 blocks away from me, man. But I'm gonna end the story time, man, right here, because I want to have a part 2 to this, man. You know, the police station was right up the street, and I'm gonna get into the next story time. We get into when the police came to my house and arrest me. But I'm gonna end this, man, and I hope y'all enjoy. Don't forget, man, to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Part 2 coming. You know, when the police came and arrested my black ass. It's your boy King, and I'm out.